All right, so doing a quick walkthrough while they're finishing up on the touch-ups on the house. And before the house is finished, we've got the black front door, double doors. They stained the wood in between, which is totally cool. Then we got the design wall that the wife wanted with her unique chandelier there. The driveway is not done yet. They'll be starting that this next week where everything will be paid. And then we got the kitchen, we got the hanging pendants, floating shelves, crazy awesome countertop there, and then the awesome tile for the countertops over here, farmhouse sink. We got a Bosch vent, Bosch stove, a pot filler. We got a Bosch fridge. And we went with Bosch for some of the products because they rated super high and low repairs as compared to other brands. We ended up with the GE Profile Double Oven because it rated better than everybody else. We got the pantry in here. Let's find light switches. Boom. We have a Sharp carousel microwave there. We got the pantry, and we got this is actually a garage fridge, which we'll get it replaced later. But that came from our other house, and it's just the pantry fridge for overflow of freezer and fridge items. And then we have this wonderful shelf system here where everything will go. Underneath the cabinet here, there's actually a door that goes into the garage where we can just shove things through instead of carrying it all the way around, and we can just go straight into the pantry. So it's kind of like a secret door. So that's kind of neat. And we got pocket doors here, so you don't have a door that goes out there and takes up space. The pocket door will probably always be closed, most likely. We got the amazing faux beam up here with this giant ceiling fan. And then we got electric fireplace, cabinets on both sides. Another thing to point out is that the whole island, we actually don't have like a bench area. We decided to go with all cabinets because in our current house, we have a big giant island as well, but nobody sits at it. So we're like, we got a bazillion kids and storage is key. So there was no point in making get bench chairs to sit up and have bar seating and stuff like that, because I'm like, we don't do it, and we just need more space, more storage, because when you got kids, you need nothing but storage. Anyways, electric fireplace. We'll probably put a TV here, maybe not. We might put a big giant picture up there, but we'll see. I'm trying to break away from tech, you know. And then we got over here on the left side, we have a green wall with floating shelves, and then we got some cabinets that will go underneath that we have at our current house. We got those cubes that you can put stuff in, and then this will be the wife's office. And then we have the purple bedroom, which will be the girls' room, and this is all of her stuff. And then we got the bathroom over here. Let's see if we can even get in here. Uh-oh. And the door will not open. There we go. It just got stuck a little bit. Interesting. All right, so we got the bath fixtures hooked up there. And then we got the razzle dazzle mirror. Wonderful gem handles down there. Walk-in closet. And we finally got the rods in, which is great. We got rods down there. Her own built-in cubbies, stick shoes, animals, stuffed animals, whatever that she wants there. We got the hanging stuff for the towels. I'll turn off all the lights in here. You don't need those on. And we'll turn off this one. That light switches over here. Okay. We'll go back over here. And we'll go check out the rest of the house. And I tested to make sure that my rollator fit through all the doors the other day. So we made sure that worked, and I could walk around and do everything. Inside here, we got, this is on the back side of the fireplace, a giant game board closet, and whatever you want to use it for. We literally have a giant collection of board games. So that will go in there. This will be one of the boys' rooms, which this is like a gray, midnight blue color. So it really just depends on the lighting. It's like a chameleon. It changes with like the lighting in here. We got another walk-in closet in here. And I love how the wood person maximized space. So you can go all the way back behind here. Boom. There's so much space that is being maximized here. We got the top shelf up there. We got all the bars in. And this is one of the boys' bedrooms. So with their walk-in closet. Excuse me. We got pocket doors, so it wouldn't take up room into the actual bedroom. So this is the Jack and Jill bathroom, where you got some awesome lights up there, which I believe, if I can do this correctly, if it likes me, there's the regular lights. Apparently I can't do it. The wife is the only one that has the super awesome trick. There we go. Apparently I have to do it 10 million times because I can't get it right. So that turns into like a little night light up there, which is awesome. And then down here, we have little cute little bear handles for the boys. It just went really good with the cabinets in here. And then in here we went for a shower option. We could have done a tub, but we went for shower. If the boys need a tub, they can use their sister's bathroom. So amazing tile that the wife picked out, which matches the backsplash there, and then there, and then we're not gonna put curtains up there because nobody can see anything anyways, and it brings in all that light. So no window treatments up there. And then the third one will be another boy's bedroom, but it'll also be the studio for daddy until the boys are big enough. And then the studio for mommy and daddy. Outside, we have all the stuff that they need to do for the driveway and for the easement of the house. All right, and this is the third walk-in closet. Enough storage for everything there. And then the poles up there. All right, and that is all the bedrooms for that area. And then we got the giant walk-in patio out here. We got 2 ceiling fans up there. The enclosure has a doggy door on the other side. We'd go outside, but it's literally like 112 degrees, so it's really, really hot today. But we have doggy door over there with the screen enclosure. And we wanted a big view. So they were able to design it to give us the big view over here. And then the extra structural is on the side. So it can hold that and give us that giant, amazing view there. We're gonna walk into the giant garage. This is the mudroom. While we're here, let's see if I can, is this the hallway light for that? There we go. So we went for all storage instead of just like a basic bench. So we got tons of storage if we need it. We'll probably put some hangers and swap this out later, just so we can put some jackets and stuff like that. And then we have storage on the bottom as well, so the kids can sit, put their shoes on. We have a drop-off area here as well, so we can put all of our keys, our hats, you know, you name it. We got drawers underneath. We got more storage up here and even up there. We just want to maximize everything because with kids, we have so much stuff. Out here, we have the 3-car garage, and we have a low ramp here for me to use my rollator, so I can get around the house. But we have a level 2 charger over there. That's built for that. And then we got a level 2 charger over there for our hybrid vehicles. And then we have a utility sink right here. We have a dog wash station here, so our puppies can get groomed and cleaned when they want to. And those are all hooked up finally. But yeah, we went for a 3-car garage, not necessarily because we don't have 3 cars, but we went for a 3-car garage just to get the additional space for someone's holiday decorations. And because, I mean, yes, we do have attic space up there, but it's really, really, really hot down here, and you don't want to put things up in the attic. And I can't get it. I physically can't get it. The wife will definitely not want to go up and down the stairs for holiday stuff, holiday decorations. So we'll put extra storage at one of these ends and some shelving so she can have all of her holiday decorations in the garage. So yeah, we totally maximized that. Let's walk into, this is the powder bathroom. And we got a handicap bar for me and for anyone else that needs to come visit our house. And then we got this side of the powder bathroom. We got a tissue pull down box there. And then the basic sink there. And then walking down this hallway, here is the big HVAC. For AC stuff and everything. And we went for the 4-inch filter, so it's hospital grade that we can put in there for Merc 13. And then we got the Elite Pro Honeywell thermostat. 78 in here right now because no one's living in the house right now. But we have this, and then it has RF sensors in each room. You can buy as many sensors as you want. But these are the little sensors here that report back on an RF signal back to the thermostat to tell it what the temperature is in each room so it can adjust accordingly. Because I didn't want to do anything like Google or any other brands. I just want to be disconnected and like have everything local. So this is the master bedroom. We got lights here that can be controlled to be turned on off, change multiple colors with a remote. This is the design wall that we kind of took from some other stuff, but had the craftsman design it and just kind of equaled it out, and it looks really great. This is actually a blue background. It just looks kind of black, pending on the lighting, but it looks amazing. But it's a dark blue. This is a gray wall here. And then we got the master bath that's still being worked. So they're redoing some of the wall here. This is a heated towel rack. This is electrical panel that goes into, so they can access the jet tub as needed, that they're testing right now to make sure all the jets are working. And this is the master bath. We got a window that won't have any window treatments because you literally can't see anything out there. I mean, there's got tons of trees, so if anyone's looking in, I mean, good for them. You're plowing through a bunch of trees. We got rainfall shower head above us. We got that in front of us. We got body jets in the front, plus the wand. You got all of the handles to control all of that. Then you have the shelf there if we need to put anything. And then this is also, it used to be a step down, but they corrected that. This is now a 0 entry, so I can take my walker and go in there with my rollator. As we turn around here, we got the full big mirror, countertops, cabinets that are blue. And then we have the master toilet, which has the hand accessible bar right there. And we got that. And then across to that, we have the linen closet with all of the shelving here. And the current house, oddly enough, we do not have a linen closet. We have 2 giant master walk-in closets and no linen closet. So that super frustrates the wife. But this house she's getting exactly what she wants and what we need. This is the master bedroom closet. This is a smaller mirror, so this is a vanity mirror, so she can get ready, do everything. She went for sparkle handles for the cabinets just to give her some more razzle dazzle and to appease our daughter who loves it. These are all custom closet shelving here that our craftsman did, which is great. Then we got the poles that are in there to hang all the stuff, which I think looks amazing. It works great. I will probably take a very tiny, small portion of this, and the rest will be the wifey's closet. Then we have the laundry room, which is still, they'll hook up the appliances at the very end, but we got cabinets over here for storage inside the laundry room. Everything is slow close, which is great. We got stuff up there. Eventually, there's going to be a bar to hang clothes underneath that will go across. They're just looking up what would be the best things to hold the bar. Over here will be a Bosch washer and dryer. The Bosch dryer is ventless, so that's some new tech. So we don't actually have a vent over here built in for it on this side. So we just have the connection for the waters. And then on this side will be, we will have another washer and dryer which would be the standard ones. These are the bigger US sized ones that can take, giant blankets and everything like that. And then these are more like small compact. So the wife really wanted 2 washers and 2 dryers because with multiple kids and dogs, you don't want to spend days doing laundry. You just want to get it all done at once, and then you can just wash as many loads as you can and get done with that. So that is the house. It's great. We're getting there. I'd say probably a couple more weeks. And then we got the giant paving driveway that will be done this next week that I think they're supposed to do tomorrow with all that equipment back there, and they're going to pave it. The whole driveway they just did the limestone and got everything prepped for that. So literally they are going to be paving here very soon. And we did even a path because here's the big giant circle driveway. And then we had them do a path all the way up to here instead of doing, just little pavers and whatnot. And then they're like, no, we'll do paved all the way up here. So we can either get out in the circle or, even if we wanted to, we could drive the vehicle up here because it'll be all the same grade. But we got a giant circle drive out there, and then the giant drive that goes all the way up to the street. And then anyone that needs handy accessibility, they can come straight up to the door if needed with their rollators or walkers and whatnot. But it's a great house, and we're almost done. We love it.